Alright, welcome to week 3 for our discussion. We're going to start with the zombie question. Question 1. What would I personally use between the baseball bat, katana, chainsaw, shotgun, and crossbow? I would definitely pick the shotgun because I have a little bit of comfort with the weapon, so I'm very compatible with it. I've shot them before. Another reason is, unlike a lot of the other ones, or unlike the crossbow or the chainsaw, I'm not going to, even if I run out, which with chainsaw you run out of gas, crossbow once you run out of bolts, I can use it just like a baseball bat, and it's got some heft to it to where, if you're going to hit somebody with something with it, they're going to notice it's going to have a lot of momentum behind it. So it's got a relative advantage over the crossbow and the chainsaw in that regard. It also, to me, has a relative advantage over the baseball bat and the katana because from range, I can hit something that's not within my arm's length plus 3 or 4 feet. I can hit something from 30 feet away. I can also hit multiple targets at once, depending on the type of rounds you have. If they're slug, even if they're slugs, I mean, you could go through and pierce a second zombie. They're not actually very complex. Cleaning it maybe, but just loading it, having the not the firing pin, but the hammer cocked back and pulling a trigger. It's really 3 steps. It's a lot easier than a crossbow. You're not sitting there trying to pull on a ripcord for a chainsaw to get it started. It's not as easy just picking up a baseball bat. It's not as easy just taking out a katana, but it definitely, I think, has more advantages over that. For me, the trial ability, I've shot shotguns before. I know how they felt. You in this situation, because you're unlimited ammo, you wouldn't really want to try it so bad, but you definitely want to try it just how it feels, how it acts, how you move it. You can do all that, and you can definitely, it's something that can be seen, so it's very observable. Not that I think the zombies will really care that you have a shotgun. I think they're more interested in brains, but that's really the big thing. The other ones are all good options in a pinch, I guess, but I think, so for the chainsaw, it's got an advantage over having nothing, but it really loses its muster once you run out of gas, and you're not going to have gas available all the time. Uh, the baseball bat is probably my second choice because it's unlimited ammo basically, and I'm very comfortable having played baseball with it. It's not very complex. It's a piece of wood or metal that you just swing, but you're going to let something get in close. You can also try it out whenever you want. Same with the katana. You're going to have to be able to swing it and cut and do all that stuff, but you have to keep that blade sharp because if it's just a dull piece of metal, it's kind of pointless. The crossbow doesn't. It's only got 5 bolts, which they are retrievable, but you're not always going to only have 5 zombies or fewer coming at you. You're not only going to have. You're not going to hit every shot too. Even if you shoot, you're the best shooter in the world. There is an instance where you're on the move, you're going to miss. You're not going to be able to pick up that bolt reloaded. It also takes time to rearm your crossbow in between every attack. And unlike the shotgun, it's not a very good pounding weapon. You can't use it to just bash something. You have to. It's just very clunky and would be very difficult to comfortably handle. Whereas with the shotgun, turn it around, hold it and swing it like it's a baseball bat, or you can even hold it by the stock. And even with the gun, if it breaks, most likely it's a wooden stock into a metal piece, the metal pipe is going to be very swingable. Yeah, so that's it for the zombie question. Is TV still a great storyteller of our age, or has a new medium taken root or taken control? Has it changed? I think I might be in the minority here by saying TV is still the great storyteller, and that's not because it's not changing. I definitely think that in the next 10 years, the internet, stories on the internet, things like that are going to be bigger. They're going to actually take over TV and almost wipe it out completely with things, streaming services like Hulu and Netflix. But currently, almost every single person here still probably watches TV. And half of our population in the U.S., or almost half, is roughly 40 years or older, and many of them still get their news and their entertainment out of TV. They don't get it from going on the internet as much as the younger groups do. So I think in the future, the internet will take over, but I believe that TV is still that main source of information and entertainment. The news, TV shows like Game of Thrones are really what's taken hold. And in the future, it may change. Actually, I think it will change, but I think still currently we're right on that edge where TV is still that medium that we get most of our information from. All right, see you guys next week.